Dear Danny, my son, dear group, as I always open my messages, I'm so happy to be with you. I'm so happy for your work. I'm so happy for both groups' works, the Hebrew one and yours, and with other groups around the world. We always need the human group energy, which is represented by the group soul, to help us in our assignments for humanity. I will relate first to the question that was asked about shaking Mother Earth in this area. As you know, not from now, Mother Earth is changing. We spoke enough in the past about the reasons coming from humanity, many reasons of dishonoring Mother Earth on what she gives humanity. And Mother Earth, just like everyone, is made out of matter and energy, but she always has what we call the emotional body. You will not believe this, maybe no one will, but just like a human being has an emotional body, Mother Earth has. And just like a human being, man or woman, use the emotional body to express emotions, if it's joy, if it's anger, if it's sadness, if it's being afraid or whatever, so does Mother Earth. Because mankind has put Mother Earth into a situation where her emotional body reacts to mankind, which as a whole group, mankind has a great emotional body. Just look and see how many emotions are coming out through nations, from nations to the individual. And you witness this with everything that nations had to cope with the corona, or as you call it, the COVID-19. So with so many emotions, the total bottom line is that humanity is emotional, and Mother Earth, to adjust herself and make as little changes as she can, emphasizes her emotional body. And the storms, the weather, the heating of Mother Earth, the shaking, the earthquakes, all these are letting out streams of energy from her emotional body. I would not call it, as we see from here, emotions of anger. You cannot give it a description or a name. But this is how she adjusts herself. It started many years ago, slowly, in a very slow process. And as mankind has come forward rapidly with the technology, with everything it does to Mother Earth. So Mother Earth had to adjust herself. And that's why we call upon you and every individual, from the individual to the governments, to stop harming Mother Earth with digging, with oil, with gas, with pollution of the seas and the ground, cutting down trees by trees. Nature is also part of Mother Earth, definitely. If you make a list of everything that mankind is doing to exploit Mother Earth more than it was meant to be, how can Mother Earth just stay there and accept? We see everything from here. Because divine governs and manages Mother Earth, heaven, and humanity, and all the stars and the planets and the galaxies and the universes, which are endless in the mind of men. So the only thing each individual can do is be a better person, serve, be patient, with integrity, with good behavior to the other people, smiling, loving, everything you know about. But knowing is not enough. You have to do. And just imagine that all population will start acting like this, behaving like this. And mainly the governments will stop their greediness, the hatred, and do everything just for their people. You know, there are 7.5, close to 8 billion souls of people on Mother Earth. And just a few of those leaders in those countries are making an influence so big to humanity. Everything that is being done, add that to what all populations in the world, mainly the Western world, are doing to Mother Earth, and you'll understand much deeper why Mother Earth is changing. And I told you what each one of you should do. I know, and we know, that only groups like yours or people who are aware can give this service to the community, and behave much better. But you have to start from some point. That's why we encourage Danny to get more students and get more people in the country to know what he's doing. And the same thing all over the world. You are blessed and loved. I love you all. Menorah.